next on the list here, I might have something a little bit more amenable to people's tastes, a little bit something more cute. The girl I like forgot her glasses. This is a manga original. 好きな子がメガネを忘れた. Middle school student Komura falls head over heels for his classmate with terrible eyesight. Very simple premise. Pretty obvious what they're selling. Gohan's doing the animation production. I think they are pretty much a small studio again, doing like a bunch of in betweens. I don't know if they've done any other big like animation production kind of stuff. I could be wrong, but
Yo, what's up with that CG at the beginning?
yeah,
Uh,
most of
um,
it's like small shorts. But then I believe they helped with some of the K project movies, which is pretty funny because we
yeah.
love
So
and
that's
the
not
Seito
CG,
Yakudomo
by the
is
way. It's just a horribly like. So this
Camera
PV
angles?
was making the rounds quite a bit online when it came
really.
out. Because I mean, if you watch it, the first like fucking 15 seconds of it are probably some of the most disorienting animation uh
Yeah, the
that
camera
like
angles are weird.
I've seen
Wait,
in a very long
is it
time.
did
It's
they try to okay, so they worked again with Cape Project and with like Seitokai Yakudomo stuff, right?
yeah.
Seitokai Yakudomo aside, did they try to apply the technology and stuff like that they had at the time of K movies onto this? Is my guess.
I think so. I think this was just storyboarded in a way that was incredibly overly ambitious. And whoever was, I guess, I don't know, maybe who was like animation director or whatever, just didn't really look at how exactly a lot of these camera angles look in motion. Um, but yeah, it's kind of really ugly. Like it's not poorly animated or anything. It's just that the way this scene flows is bad. Um, just like objectively not good. So this PV got clowned on quite a bit online last
I
week.
mean, this is the Handshaker Studio, so
Yeah.
you know
I mean,
The
it
thing is,
looks
they
good, but
can't
I really
escape
don't like
their
the camera
past.
angles.
I mean, it looks.
I don't like
No,
the
it does
camera
not
angles
look
they
good.
did.
It is
It
technically
looks okay.
proficient, but
I
it
think the
is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
style.
okay.
I think the
it
style is
is very
decent.
awkward.
Again, like the animation itself isn't bad. It's just that it's very poorly directed.
This is the same
the
problem you
thing
had with Kimetsu no Yaiba, right, near with the demon's castle or
I
whatever.
mean, there was a lot
There was a
going on.
lot bad
Yeah,
with that
um,
scene. in Kimetsu no Yaiba.
but yeah, I think overall it's largely a direction issue.
yeah, I think for what it looks like, yeah, it looks like the chief director and the I don't know. It's like the chief director seems fine. Some of like the animation directors, like the chief director and some of the animation directors are pretty much like solid veterans who have worked on pretty good projects.
Again, I
But then
really
like
think it's just this first shot, like
yeah,
this first like 15 seconds, because the rest of the PV looks pretty standard, right?
yeah,
I just think this like opening shot, they were way too ambitious. Like they
Yeah,
really wanted to do something that was like, wow, look at this. Um, and it just ends up looking really goofy, and just really out of place for like what the scene is. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like it's trying to pull like to me the vibe they're trying to go with for this like staircase shot is like a Hyoka or something. Um, but obviously they don't have the production values to pull off.
yeah. They are definitely not Kyoani in
Yeah,
any sort of
they were
way.
going for Hyoka, except for me, it's given me like I
Oh,
don't know
they
why, like
made it
it's giving me
way
like
too fast.
Family Guy opening vibes.
Yeah,
Is what is happening here.
yeah.
It's
I think
super quick, like it's really sped up.
yeah, the blending and the smoothing is like first of all, it's not as great, especially since like you have to compare it to in the case of Kyoko, right? It's like obviously they probably had like 3D stuff, but it's like I'm pretty sure most of theirs was um hand drawn, but on top of that, this is way too fast. Like the animations, because Hyoka had a lot of frames, but the overall animation was quite slow. Like where people were going like A to B or doing whatever were all quite slow. And this is just like, yeah, we're just like things are happening. Like just and
Yeah.
it seems a
It's
little
a
bit
very
too
strange
much.
show. Again, it's not like technically like poorly done. I think it's just
Yeah.
poorly directed.
Yeah, I think this studio I think I think the K. So there's one of the no, not movies, but like one of the seasons for K had the Green King, and this Green King was in a wheelchair, and they had this battle scene where they were just like running through a building. They were just sprinting through a building, and things were exploding. You know the Juggernaut scene in X Men, right? It
Yeah.
was like that where they were just running through, blasting through the walls. And I remember kind of thinking to myself, this battle scene does not look that good because all you're seeing is just shots of the guy on the wheelchair just zooming through. And this kind of reminds me of that. I think whatever lessons they learn from or whatever flaws or whatever they this studio is a clamp that doesn't earn their filth, says the other chat. But whatever lessons or flaws that they learned in from the K movies that they were directing, they clearly haven't really I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they haven't really kind of smoothed it over. So
Does the
anyways, are
entire
you
series take place at like sunset because the colors look kind of washed out? Kind of
I mean,
bothers
it's
me.
probably just color palette. You know?
Kind of
Yeah,
bothers
yeah,
me.
it's just paler color palette. Are you gonna watch it near?
Um, maybe. I mean, the premise isn't bad. Um, again, minus this like first shot, I think a lot of the visuals are like decent, serviceable. The designs are pretty cute. I mean, I might check it out. Um, I also kind of want to like I kind of want to see if there's more shots like that deep down. Um,
To see how far it's just to see if it turns fully into a dumpster
yeah,
fire or
like
not.
you know, you never know,
I
cause
don't
like
want to spoil anything for later, but there might be.
yeah,
Just
um,
judging from something else.
yeah. I mean, you can see it in the
No,
but
I
yeah,
mean later
like
with this, our
uh,
coverage. there's there's something coming up that there very well might be more scenes like that in that show.
oh, I mean probably, but yeah, I mean I'll probably check this out. Um, it's definitely piqued my curiosity.
Toast?
It looks good, but like I don't have a problem with the premise. But at the same time, I'm kind of iffy about it. As of right now, no.
Okay. Dark?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I think, with the exception of that scene, the rest of the PV looks to be all right. And
I'll
there's
just
some stuff
forget
I
that
don't
about
know,
that
man.
scene. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, again, it will be funny to see more of that because
Is
there
it
probably will be because it's fucking Studio Gohans, and again, will come upon something later that I was like,
You gotta, you
oh,
gotta, you gotta trust in the
okay.
K movies, bro. Yeah,
Uh,
you gotta
the
trust.
question is how long they can keep this up because it looks like they're trying to go for cool movie quality, like Handshakers, but will it last? Is it even necessary?
no.
Necessary?
Yeah, that's
No.
are
Like,
Absolutely
they
well,
trying
not.
to
what's
do
like
it?
what's the
Absolutely,
deal
yeah.
with those doves and all the particles? I'm like, whoa, does that even need to be there?
Again, I think they're really trying to channel.
Why the dude? It should be the chick.
So I'm probably not gonna watch the series either. Oh, too. Fortunately, we'll. I mean, I might check out a couple episodes in the similar line of reasoning as Nier, but beyond that, I don't see myself really watching those too much.
Again,
Next
like
series, yeah,
it's not a problem with the series itself, but the is it the studio? I blame the studio.
yeah.
Oh no, I mean it's 1,000,000% the studio. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. You can't
again,
blame the material for that.
we will see something later that will be the indicator.